Hello and welcome to Minecraft. It's been so long since I've done the streaming world that I don't remember anything. I'm like, what am I doing? I can't remember. What are my goals? I don't know. I have no idea what I was going for. I might actually go through all these trees until one of them spawns with a beehive. Because that sounds interesting enough. Yeah, I think that's one thing I haven't tried to do, is just randomly spawn a beehive. So the reason I haven't been doing very much on this world is that I have two other worlds, one of which I've been putting on Patreon, even though it actually takes forever to get those videos to load onto Patreon, which is annoying, but anyway. Yeah. I think the link to my Patreon is on my YouTube. It should be. And because I'm new to this whole Patreon thing and have like nothing, it's only $5 a month. Woo! And if anything, I'll probably just like add tiers as I feel the need. Well, there's an interesting amount of mines over here. Whoa. Wait, come back, hole. about to say, I was like, that can't just be all the mine, right? Ba, 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 la, la, la. I'm thinking about adding some, like, audiobooks to my portfolio. I got a couple already, but I have them unlisted. I should probably just relist them. But it's for my Bible study, because a lot of them are having issues reading the book. So I was like, oh, I'll go and record it, which I need to record more of. But, yeah, so I got that going. But honestly, I feel like I've probably got a lot of books that I need to do something with. Oh my gosh, I just watched Alice the Baker play Minecraft for like the first 2 times. It was absolutely hilarious. I guess a bunch of people told her to feed her parrot a cookie, telling her that it would dance if she did that. And the second she did that and it died, she was like, oh. I laughed so hard, I was like crying in the middle of the night. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like laughing to death. I haven't finished that particular video, but supposedly she gets really lucky. And finds like amethyst and everything. So yeah, I guess that kind of makes up for the killing her parrot on accident, because people tricked her into doing it. That was the second parrot she killed. The other one just kept on like getting in the way. I was like, honestly, kind of good riddance to that parrot for being in the way. Oh, and then she built like a grave for her parrot. Put the feathers in there. Ah! Good thing I've got food. Yay. Actually, maybe that's what I was doing. I was gonna kill a bunch of cows to make leather. To make armor. But yeah, anyway, the world that I got on Patreon is me trying to find the end of the world, which is supposedly in 30 million blocks. But right now I've got a backlog because it takes so long for Patreon to actually download the videos. Like, it's bad enough on YouTube, but it's taken like 2 days to get Patreon to actually fully download it. And I literally like leave it open. I mean, I guess technically maybe it stops loading after my computer goes to sleep, but even then I don't even think that's true, because there are times when I literally like close my computer and then I come back and it has loaded still somewhat. Guess I can't really blame Patreon for that. It's probably the Wi-Fi here. I also applied for a voice acting thing. So I guess we'll see if I get... Because I realized I didn't really have to build my portfolio, because it turns out I already got some portfolio from probably when I was trying to majoring in theater. And then ended up quitting that because I wasn't getting anywhere. But, yeah, I think I majored in theater for, like, maybe a semester. But when I wasn't getting any jobs, I was like, you know what, this is not feasible. This is not feasible. Though I liked it. I wonder how people get jobs as an audiobook person. Because I feel like people keep on talking about, well, they don't keep on talking about that, but there are a lot of references to easy money, you know, because you record the book and then you make money off of everybody listening to it. But how do people get those jobs? And my main problem would be that we don't technically have a soundproof environment in this house. And I don't know if you can hear it, but my dad is, I don't know what my dad is doing. He's probably playing with a dog or something. Or messing with my mom. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff they'd be hearing in the background, even if I did. I mean, I would try to get the noise, you know, like the noise reducing thing going, but not sure how much how much that would help. Yeah, my dad is fake crying right now. I don't know why. He does that whenever my mom complains about something. When he's like messing with her, he's always like, "Wah." He's probably doing it because the dog is whining, because the dog always whines. And it's like, why are you whining, dog? You're so dramatic. Yeah, the dog is freaking out for some reason. God, I wonder if listening to the background of my family would be more entertaining than just me talking about random stuff with little to no segue. Was that an LA? That looked like an LA. I'm like, what the hell? Okay, now they're acting like cats to excite the dog. No. There's just like... Actually, I think there are a couple of feral cats in our yard that, you know, he'll see and be like, ah! Cats! I want to play! Obviously the cats aren't interested. Guess somebody stepped on the dog. Because the dog likes to get in the way. Especially when you're like... Especially when my mom is cooking. She's like, I'm trying to cook here. And I'll cook, and he'll... Well, I guess I'll cook late enough at night that either he's not in the house because it's the middle of the night, or he's asleep. Or I think a lot of the times he gets put outside to go to bed as I'm cooking. He doesn't always come... He doesn't come harass me while I'm cooking. Probably because he's closest to my mom. And like, my mom gets up to do, and it's like, she moves, and he starts freaking out. Because he thinks, oh, a walk! You know, even if he already had a walk. And he's like, a walk! I'm like, we are a one-walk people over here. For the most part. Like, if I took him for a walk and I didn't tell my mom I took him for a walk, she'd probably also take him for a walk, but that's very rare. Usually she's, like, telling me, like, take the dog for a walk, and I'm like, no! Screw that! He's a poor baby, because he's not gonna get a walk. I've been having, like, a hard time getting motivated to actually do my schoolwork. That's why I'm doing this instead. Like, I feel very productive when I make Minecraft videos. But when it's time to actually do, like, homework or something, I'm like, oh, I'm dying. And this week is one of the easy weeks, because, like, every 3 weeks we have to respond to a prompt in the discussion forum. And then the other 2 weeks we're replying to the people who responded that week. The only problem now is that I don't know if it's... I don't know what the deal is, but I know in one class, one person did the discussion this week. I think the last time, nobody did, and somebody from a different week had to do a reply just so we could get points. So I had a hard time trying to meet the word count limit with only one thing to reply to. And that was the minimum word count, like, I think I only got like 2 points for that one. Compared to like 6 max or something. But I mean, what was I gonna do? Harp on the other person that said they were going to reply and didn't? Like, I know you didn't get to it, but here's my thing on your prompt that you didn't do. I made a snide remark on the person who did reply, like, thank you for actually replying. Because I tried to keep it so that it was, like, the person with, like, the least amount of replies gets an answer, you know, but... Oh, man. Well, I was gonna lock you in there like Fortunato, but I guess not. Time for meat! Should probably go back up to the surface. I got like 43 iron. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with half of this shit. Oh god, more of them. There's more of them! God, I can't even remember how to get out of here. That's the problem with these things, is like, what the hell? Get out of here. Oh god, there's 2 of them. Used half my pickaxe HP. God, I don't even need all this coal, but I think I got to the point where I'm like, I think there have been times where I did that, where I just like skipped over the coal and then I needed coal, and I was like, oh man. Why I just had it in the first place. I think another thing that I find annoying is that I think with the blocks of coal, like it'll smelt more than 64 things. But obviously, because a stack is 64, you can't just put it all in there. Just, honestly, I find that kind of stupid. I think that's stupid. First I was gonna say I can't be that far down, but then I was like, oh yeah, wait, I went like straight down at some point. There's this one documentary I saw on YouTube. It was originally in French, but they had dubbed that specific episode into English. And they kept on mistranslating things. Because it was supposed to be about Louis XI. They kept on talking about Louis X, who was like 100 years before. And Charles VI instead of Charles VII, which is Louis XI's grandfather, not his. I'm like, it's one thing when you say Louis X, because I mean, I know you're talking about Louis XI, and Louis X was like 100 years ago. But Charles VI and Charles VII, like, you could very well be talking about either of them. Considering the fact that one's his father and one's his grandfather. And I bet a lot of the stuff that Louis XI went through was because of his crazy grandfather. So now it's like, I mean, I'm assuming you're talking about Charles VII, but, like, come on. Like, it would be fine if it was just, like, bad grammar. Because I could usually parse my way through, but when you get the wrong names... And it wasn't even like a consistent, it's always calling him Louis X. It's, sometimes they would call him Louis XI, but sometimes they call him Louis X, and it's like... Why do you keep doing that? Well, it sounds like I'm close to the surface now. Is it my house? That's hilarious. It's like I just took one step away, and now I don't know where my freaking hole is. There she be. That'll work. I think I was way over there. Oh, no, I was on that side of the mountain. Okay, yeah. I get it now. See, my sense of geography is hit or miss. Like, really bad. Like, sometimes it's really good, and sometimes it's really not. Well, I think I'll keep this as a short video, just so you guys know I'm still alive. Let's see, 42 is, let's see, 8, 16, 32, 40, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My math is also really shoddy. Like, sometimes I'm really good at it, and sometimes it's like, what? What is 2 plus 2? But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna keep this one short. Thank you for watching, though. Bye.